welcome back to another monthly favorites. We're doing the month of September, everything that made me happy and brought me a lot of joy. I want to share with you guys today. If you're new here, my name is Megan. Thank you so much for joining me for this little chit chat. I do have my notes right here, so if you see me looking in this direction, that's what I'm looking at. I kind of want to take this off the stand so that I can hold it. It might help me. Voila. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so much better. Wow, I am feeling a sense of freedom. Okay, this is my September favorites. Again, I have my notes over here, so that's why I'm browsing in this direction. Starting off nice and strong is my new desk in our master bedroom, which I know you're maybe thinking like, ooh, feng shui wise, is this beneficial? But it feels so right, and it's actually perfect for me because on the days that I'm free and Bree is working, Bree works a job where they have to take like calls and talk to people where it can be hard if I'm in the room. I don't want to be disruptive to their workday, and I'm like opening up my drawers and like doing crafts, and I just don't want to be disruptive, and I want to be able to be in a nice creative flow. So I've been thinking, where can I find another workspace in the house that feels like it's a nice landing spot, but it's not like my main hub. This studio space is definitely my main go-to spot, but like I said, I wanted to have something in addition to this if Bree's in here working, doing their 9 to 5. So I think it was 2 weeks ago maybe, we were cleaning the house on our little Sunday reset. If you follow the vlogs, you know Sundays are our favorite day to refresh the house, and we started moving some furniture in the bedroom, and we were like, wait, we could totally get a little desk in here and it actually would work perfectly. So I measured from the wall how far out it needed to be in order for the walk path in the bedroom to still feel spacious and stuff. So yeah, I did the measuring, had my mind set on what I was kind of looking for. And you guys, you're never going to believe this. It's actually insane, the connection to the universe that, or spirit that we all have. We're like this. So we're on our way. We're driving in the car. We're going to head to Habitat Humanity. Let's paint the picture. We're on our way to Habitat Humanity, but when I'm looking it up to get the directions, it says it was closed on a Sunday. I was like, this should be basically illegal, but nonetheless, we were like, well, what are we going to do? So we pulled over. We were thinking, should we go to IKEA? But I was hesitant to go to IKEA because I didn't want to spend more than $40. I was just looking for something, you know, like I said, to add to the space. I didn't want it to be like an investment piece or anything like that. So I was like, let's just go to Goodwill, our favorite Goodwill spot that we like to go to, which actually was pretty risky because they do not have much home decor furniture at all. It's very small. Like the percentage of us finding a furniture piece was slim. But we went with faith, and on the drive over, I was saying out loud, we will find a desk as soon as we walk in, and it will be less than $40. We said it multiple times. I made Bree say it, and as soon as we got out of the car, we went right in, right back to the furniture, and I swear, the perfect desk, chocolate brown wood, was right there. And I'm sure you're not surprised at this point. It was less than $40. It was for like $32, something like that. And I actually had a gift card because I had returned something. And this Goodwill took their dressing rooms out, so they let you get store credit when you return something. So the desk ended up being $27 and it's from IKEA, which is crazy. It's the perfect chocolate brown. It matches our bed set seamlessly. It has the cutest open side drawers. I'm showing it on my most recent vlog, so don't forget to subscribe so you can see. I give a little update in the vlog of what the bedroom's really looking like, but it's so cute. It's perfect. It's so nice to even wake up in the morning and doing my little journaling there, doing my art. It's right in front of the window, so it gets perfect sunlight, and I was so happy that we found that. So it's made the room feel really nice. Like it feels so complete, and it's still so spacious somehow. Like it feels more spacious than it did before, which is kind of crazy. But next for my September favorites is that I got a brand deal in the month of September, which is so fun. My first brand deal that I ever did was with DEPOP, which is so cool because you guys know I've been selling on DEPOP since college. Like it's been almost a decade, I feel like, of selling on Depop. So that was a really cool opportunity. It was an exchange of content for money towards buying clothes on the platform. I just got to pick out like a couple pieces, and it was really cool in turn for some content for an ad that they were running. And that was really fun. But this is my first collaboration where I was able to get an affiliate link and a percentage in earnings for people that signed up for packages, which is really cool. And just being fully transparent, I don't feel like it's that taboo to talk about these days. So I was so excited when this company reached out to me. I often do get emails from companies, but a lot of times I'm not in alignment or they're not fully established where I feel confident in working together. And that's okay to pass on a few partnerships. But originally, this is also crazy. Originally, I was going to deny the brand deal because I had fear that it was not legit, or maybe it wasn't aligned because the company is a coloring book generated, and they use AI to generate images from text or photos. It's actually super cool, but I was feeling like maybe it's not in alignment with me. And so I actually was typing back in response saying that I was grateful for them reaching out, but I was politely going to decline. And then I saw that the email was sent at 333, which if you're into angel numbers and stuff, you would understand, but it was like a sign from the universe of divine timing. 333 represents, like I said, divine timing, being in alignment with the universe, and that the universe is supporting you and supporting you in your dreams. And so I was like, Megan, do not deny this. Just say yes and see what happens. And I'm so happy that I did because it ended up being a really nice partnership, like I was saying. But it also reminded me when I did The Artist Way by Julia Cameron, she actually talks about this like situation happening all the time for people. Like people will ask for something from the universe. Like they'll say, I want an acting gig. And then the universe will give them what they ask for. And then the person will be like, oh, I'm too busy. And then they'll decline it. And you're basically severing the energy that you're trying to create with the universe by asking, and then the universe giving it to you, and then you're denying it. And so I remembered that in my mind, that I was like, you know what, Megan, say yes and just see what happens. And you never know. Also, it's good for me to just energetically put it out there that this is a working thing that I'm doing. And Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I thought that was so cool. And I'm so proud of myself for having my first like commission brand deal. So, little pat on the back for Megan. Okay, I just had to run and go grab this next favorite is 2 clothing pieces I've thrifted recently, and I'm excited to share with you. Top number 1 is this cutie pink graphic crop top. I'm obsessed with it. I've been looking for something like this for so long, and it's actually originally from Urban Outfitters, but I love it. I actually wore it to dinner last night, took some photos for it for my Instagram. I felt so cute in it, and yeah, I'm obsessed. And then the next top I thrifted is so cute. It's this blouse. It's kind of sheer, but you could wear no bra and you wouldn't see anything underneath. And it has like almost a floral design on it. Hope you can see it, but the colors are really beautiful. It's by Joliet Tokyo Blouse. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I found both of these pieces at this thrift store that's kind of like a Buffalo Exchange. It's called Freestyle Clothing Exchange. I believe it's a chain, but yeah, it's kind of more curated than going to Goodwill. So the prices are a little bit more than Goodwill, but nothing crazy, which is really nice. And you can find things that are more like in style and trendy, which is kind of nice compared to going to Goodwill and having to scrounge through all of the racks. I could have bought so much stuff, but I was having self-control, which is wonderful for me in my bank account. So I found those 2 really cute tops and I wanted to share them with you. My next favorite for September is I've been spending time with some friends. We have some, I guess you would consider, we have family friends through Bree, and now they're my friends as well. And it's kind of fun when you get married, what am I trying to say? You just inherit your partner's friends, which is really cool, especially being out here in California. If you're new to the channel, I'm from Ohio, so I don't have any friends living out here. I don't have family, so it's really nice that Bree has friends that are now my friends. So we've been hanging out a lot. We went fishing. We did not catch anything, but it was still really fun. The lake was beautiful. It was a really nice morning and just fun to chit chat and relax. We ended up grabbing lunch after, which these friends of ours, we could spend hours and hours and hours together. Yeah. And then okay, so here's the dynamic. My spouse, Bree, grew up with Sam, a part of their family, and Sam is married to Alyssa. So Alyssa and I have been starting to bond, and we did a girls' night. She invited me to a paint and sip little event, and it was actually so fun. It was right in time for the new moon, so we did, there's Jupe. We did a moon like landscape. It actually was my first time painting on canvas, which was intimidating, and I've never worked with acrylic paints, so it was more challenging than I thought, but it was still really fun to do. And speaking of the moon phases, September had a lot going on energetically through the moon. There was a full moon, a new moon, and we had the fall equinox. So lots of time to reflect, analyze what's serving you, what's not, welcoming in new energy, especially for the fall equinox. It's parallel to how the trees they're shedding off their leaves, and just like just like the trees, we are inherently doing the same thing. It's a time for us to let go of what's not serving us, make space for the new things, and us to plant seeds for our futures. So the month of September has been cleansing and reflective, refreshing, and I welcome all of it. Also in the fall spirit, another one of my favorites this month is we got this Oktoberfest pizza when we went on a little date night and we went to a drive-in movie. So we got this Oktoberfest pizza, you guys. It was Detroit style, which Detroit style is one of my favorite pizza styles. It's got the thick bread and the crispy edges. I love it. I love it. And the pizza had stone ground mustard, mozzarella cheese. It had sauerkraut, apples, chive, and bratwurst. It literally was amazing. 1,000 out of 10. We already love this pizza spot that we go to, but this pizza was incredible. Right now, I'm getting really hungry, so the pizza sounds amazing. We always get their Caesar salad there too because it's really, really good. And we tried their fried pickles for the first time, which they were also really great. After dinner, we went to a drive-in movie, which I love going to the drive-in movies. It reminds me so much of growing up in the Midwest because I did it a lot growing up in high school. My friends and I would go to the drive-in movies, and it's just such a vibe. It's a nice change up from going to the regular movie theater. It's also cheaper. The tickets are literally $10, and it's so fun. A lot of times we do sneak in food, like we'll take pizza, snacks, everything, but we wanted to sit down and have dinner first, and so we didn't bring any snacks, but it's such a vibe. We went and saw the movie Him, which was an interesting take on the football industry. It kind of was like giving Hunger Games meets like pop culture. I'm probably like really botching this. The cinematography was really cool. I really appreciated that. I enjoyed that Julia Fox was in it, but it was gory, which I didn't really love. And I felt like the storyline just kind of fell short. And so I didn't really love it. Neither did Brie, but it was still fun. We had the best time. We have the best time doing anything together. So that's a date idea. If you want to go on a date to a drive-in movie or take your friends, little friendship date, go to your drive-in movie. My favorite songs of the month were Blue by New Dad. It's a band from Ireland. It's such like a cool, chill vibe. I always link my Spotify in the description. So if you're interested in what I'm listening to, you can check out my Spotify. My second favorite song for the month of September is Something Good by Alt J. This came out in 2012, I believe. Yeah, 2012 I wrote here. And it's such a vibey song. I love it. Something about me is when I find a song I love, I will literally binge the song until I can't listen to it anymore. So I couldn't even tell you how many times I've listened to these two songs in the month of September. My last favorite for the month of September has been a new habit that I've created for myself, which has been so incredible and necessary for me, has been my morning meditation walks. That's what I call them. And I started doing this because I heard a quote that said, you should get ahead of your day before your day gets ahead of you. And something about hearing that just flipped a switch in me. And I was like, I need that. I needed to hear that because I've been wanting to create more discipline around my meditation practice and also just strengthening my mental bandwidth because the mind gets so busy and so loud. I'm like, girl, can you quiet down in there? And it's important to find peace, stay in the present moment, and try to stay ahead of your thinking mind. So when I wake up, I literally immediately brush my teeth, put my contacts in, I'll grab my headphones and go straight out the door. No looking at the phone, no dilly-dallying, which if you know me, I love to dilly-dally. Like I'll pet the cats for 20 minutes. Hang out with Bree. Like I will take my pretty little time. So with this, I try to maintain my discipline and just get right out the door. I'll put on some meditation music, and during my walk, I walk around the neighborhood, which is like a 15-20 minute walk. It's perfect to start the morning. During the whole walk, I say affirmations to myself the entire walk, and it literally gets me vibing so high. I feel connected to God. Therefore, I feel connected to myself. And this is the link that I need to stay grounded and stay essentially alive. So yeah, the affirmations create this like positive bubble around my brain, an energy field that helps me sustain throughout my day, because sometimes like I was saying, your thinking mind can start creating negative talk, fear, doubt, especially as I've been cultivating my dream life. So this has been monumental for me. When I get home from my meditation walk, I immediately journal and then I meditate. I set a timer for 5 minutes. I don't put pressure on myself to meditate for like 30 minutes. You can start out small. That's with anything in life. You don't have to go 100%. You can start off small. So I set a timer for 5 minutes after I journal, and then I start my day, and it has completely shifted me in the best way. So I would encourage you to do something for yourself every morning that's just for you, like for you only. Whether you're married, you have a spouse, you have a roommate, you have kids, you have pets, anything. You need time for yourself. It is so important. I cannot stress that enough. It is so important, not only for yourself, but like I said, your relationship with spirit, God, whatever you believe in, the divine power. It's critical to help you stay anchored. And yeah, September has been a really great month. And I always feel like I mention this, but doing the monthly favorites, reflecting on all the good things, is such a great way to stay in a positive mindset, see the beautiful things in life, and see all the riches in my life. It's such an important thing. So even if you don't have a YouTube channel and you talk to your camera about your monthly favorites, maybe you write down on a little notebook or notepad, what are your favorite things from the month? I swear it will change your perspective of all the good things that have happened in your days, in your life, all the goodness that's around you. But that's my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying the video element with the audio element. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy this. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.